Hey y'all, welcome back to Faith Budgets. I'm currently taking control of my finances by paying off debt and saving at the same time. On this channel, I'll be posting videos about how we use the zero-based budget method, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and paying off debt. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Hey guys, so today I'll be doing a video on our debt tracking Thursday. We pay our bills weekly as we get paid. We get paid weekly. I'm bi-weekly, and also my husband is bi-weekly, but we're on the opposite payrolls, so we get paid weekly. And by doing that, I think we tried something different this year. We're going to pay our debt weekly instead of doing the debt snowball and maybe paying it at the end of the month. We decided to do it weekly and see if we can knock it out a little bit better, maybe keep us a little bit more motivated, even if it might not be as much, each week. Of course, 1 week will be the most. That's when our payment is due. And then the other 3 or 4 weeks, depending on if it's a magic month or not, the payment would probably be a whole lot less, but a little bit goes a long way, and it's going to add up. So I'm hoping that just by staying consistent with that we can knock some of this debt out. My word for this year is consistent, so I'm just trying to hold myself accountable and stick to that. And so I have this little binder here. This is a A5 budget binder. Debt binder is what I call it, debt and savings binder. I'm just keeping a track of it in here, and that way I can look back at it at the end of the year also and see how much we paid on the debt, and also a little savings in here too. So if you're new to the channel, thank you for coming, and thank you for hanging out with me today, and thank you for subscribing, and all the new subscribers, thank you for joining us on this journey. I love this little community. So I've learned a whole lot from all these budgeters and cash stuffers, and a lot of motivation, and I hope I can be of some help to somebody, a little motivation or some encouragement or just a good friend. So let's just get started in here with this debt tracker. In here we have, I did get to fill out the January box here for this is how much debt that I've paid each month. And I want to be able to track it and look at it at the end of the year. And then here I have this starred here or asterisk, because these months are actually going to be magic months for us. We actually will get 4 this year because we're paid on opposite payrolls. So we'll get 4 magic months this year. So I love that. Magic month seems like an extra payment. I know some of it has to go to bills, but I really like the magic months to get you ahead on some things. I like to stuff a little extra in our sinking funds that month too. So we paid $710 in the month of January towards our debt. We have 1 debt left, a Honda side-by-side. And I'm not counting our mortgage. We also have a mortgage, but I don't include that in our debt. I know it's a debt, and we will tackle that next, but it's just so large, and I wanted to calculate it like this. That way I would know when I get closer to zero as far as like consumer debt, and we already had credit cards and stuff paid off. So we only have this 1 debt left. So here is the debt payment tracker. This is from the Simple Budget, and this is just a way to keep up with it. You put your debt name, the creditor. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in. Yeah, there we go. The creditor, the starting balance was $21,000. Minimum payment is $369.98, and we always pay $400 at least anyway on that. That's $400's just been our regular payment. That's the way I've always done it. And then the interest rate is 5.34%, and our goal payoff date is December of 25. So I may be kind of stretching it, but that's my goal, to have it paid off in 2025. That would be the quickest we've ever paid anything off. So as you can see here, I paid payments every week in January, 1st, 4th, 12th, and 19th, and the 26th. Oh, the first was a rollover. Sorry, I was thinking that wasn't the magic month. January 1st, that was just where I rolled over everything from 2023 into 2024. So yeah, 4 payments in January. And you see some of them, that's our regular payment, $400, and then we had extras. We had some overtime, so we paid $200. And then these two here, there wasn't as much. We didn't have any overtime, and I miscalculated my check, and so we didn't get to put as much there. But I did put some, still we're putting in sinking funds also for savings. So in February, on February 2nd, our paycheck was, the regular monthly payment for it was $400. That's what we were able to pay on it. And I put extra in our savings and sinking funds this paycheck. So that knocked it down to, I just checked it yesterday, $6,332.40. So that knocked it down a little bit. It didn't take, you know, it's not going to take off the whole 400. So 16,686 minus 16,332.40. It actually paid $353.86 towards the principal. So it did take some off of it. And then, see, and that this, I'm just going to track it, and I'm hoping, you know, just watch this number go down, down, down. And I've printed off some extra sheets here. You know, I'll have to have more. It's got 2 columns here. This is from the Simple Budget. I told you that. Okay, and then here's the little debt freedom tracker. This is from Amy over at Dear Debt. She is the one I got this idea from. She does debt-free Fridays, and they're debt-free now except for their home, but she did the same thing. She would pay it weekly and do a debt-free Friday and post about how, and make a video every Friday of what they paid towards their debt. You know, they had side hustles and things like that to put towards it also. So I got that idea. It just gave me the inspiration and motivation to do that too. So I like to look at it every week, and then, I don't know, you don't forget about it. So if we paid $400 here, it's going to be, I'll get to color in 1.9. So we'll just color in this one and just a hair, I guess, of that. We'll do, this is like a purple color. Color this in. It's not much, but I mean, I could technically color it a little bit more, but we'll just leave it like that. That will work. So, all right, we have that marked off, little tracker, visual there. And then also my savings, I already put this on there. I'm saving for a SUV, a newer one. Mine is a 2008 Yukon, so I'm ready to, I want to save up for another one. I've never had much of a down payment on one other than maybe where I had traded one in or sold an old one or something. So, but I'm up to $881 in this. I have $100 taken out of my paycheck, so twice a month I have $100 taken out and put into my Ally high yield savings. It just automatically goes in there, so I don't see that in our checking account. That just goes over. So I'm keeping track of that to see how much we have there. So my goal is to save $12,000 for that, and to be a good down payment for one, hopefully, and then sell mine. And I don't know. I know that's not going to be enough for a new vehicle, but we'll just see that it's a start. So that is our debt tracking Thursday for the first week in February. I guess that's all for today's video. Let me know where you guys are watching from. We live here in Tennessee, a family of 4 here in the home. My oldest son goes to college, so we budget for a family of 4. But let me know where you're watching from, and my next video will be our budget with me for the second week in February, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks.